Hi class, how are you? This is teacher Jerilyn again to bring you more lessons in ICT. For weeks 1 and 2, your lessons are all about network and internet. For your learning competencies, manifest ability to illustrate the basics of computer networks and internet use. Specifically, illustrate the elements of a computer network, identify the hardware needed for computer communications, identify the different methods of communication, and illustrate the different services used on the internet. And to guide you with our lesson, what is a computer network? What are the elements of computer network? What are the hardware needed in computer communication? What are the services provided by the internet? And how do people benefit from the internet? So let us first define a computer network. When we say computer network, it is a system which multiple nodes are connected to each other to share information and resources. A computer network allows sharing of resources between different nodes connecting with it. So we have different elements in our computer network. So we have the computers, the protocols, transmission medium, it could be wired or wireless, and the network software. So let's start with the computers. A computer is a digital device that can accept data as input, a process that data using predefined algorithms and data structures, and perform tasks as output. That includes the transformation of raw data into information, then knowledge, and finally insight about the data's domain. So for short, let's try to remember our input, process, and of course output. The network is also performed or formed by computers for the purposes of data interchange and leveraging a distributed programming model for parallel processing. We also have the transmission medium, the means through which we send our data from one place to another is known as the transmission medium. Signals are used to represent data by computers and other telecommunication devices. The signals are transmitted in the form of electromagnetic energy from one device to another, and these signals travel through a vacuum, air, or other transmission mediums to move from one point to another. We also have the protocols. There are some defined rules and conventions for communication between network devices. So network protocols include mechanisms for devices to identify and make connections with each other, as well as formatting rules that specify how data is packaged into sent and received messages. So our protocols have three types: Internet protocols, wireless network protocols, and networking or network routing protocols. Network software. So network software is a foundational element for any network. This type of software helps administrators to deploy and manage and monitor a network. Such type of software encompasses a broad range of software used for the design, implementation, and operation and monitoring of computer networks. When software like Defined Network or SDN emerged, the software is separated from the hardware, thus making it more adaptable to the ever-changing nature of the computer network. So here are the common networking devices. Let's discuss one by one. Network cables. The network cables are the transmission media to transfer data from one device to another. So a commonly used network cable is Category 5 cable with RJ45 connector. This one. We also have our routers. A router is a connecting device that transfers data packets between different computer networks. Typically, they are used to connect a PC or an organization's LAN to a broadband internet connection. They contain RJ45 ports so that computers and other devices can connect with them using network cables. Next on the list is modem. It is a communication device that enables to transmit data over telephone or cable line. Modem converts digital signals from your computer into analog signals to send over phone lines and converts the phone's analog signals into digital for the computer. We also have the repeaters, hubs, and switches. Try to look at the picture. So a repeater receives a signal and regenerates it before retransmitting so it can travel longer distance. A hub is a communication device that is used for connecting wired computers or devices on a local area network or LAN. A switch receives data from a port, uses packet switching to resolve the destination device, and then forwards the data to the destination, rather than broadcasting it as a hub. Bridges. A bridge connects two separate Ethernet network segments. It forwards packets from the source network to the destined network. Gateways. A gateway connects entirely different networks that work upon different protocols. It is the entry and the exit point of a network and controls access to other networks. And Network Interface Cards, or NIC. It is a communication device that enables a computer or a device to access a wired network. And this time, let's proceed with our Internet. So Internet is a collection of many independent computer networks interconnected using standard protocol, the TCP/IP, or Transfer Control Protocol, or Internet Protocol, to serve billions of users. The Internet's primary focus is to facilitate the sharing of information. So here are the services offered by the Internet, and we will tackle each one of them. First, we have the communication services. So we can communicate in different ways, like instant messaging. It is a type of online chat that offers text communication over the Internet in real time. So examples using your Facebook, WhatsApp, Skype, Hangout, WeChat. Email. Email stands for electronic mail. It is a paperless method of sending messages from one person to another or many people at the same time using the Internet. So examples are Gmail, Outlook, AOL, Yahoo Mail, MSN, and a lot more. We also have the Internet telephony and VoIP. So in traditional telephony, you send phone calls, fax, voicemail over landlines. But in Internet telephony, the stuff are done using the Internet. Video conferencing. It is Internet services where two or more people located in a separate geographical locations do live audio or video communication. So examples of software are Zoom, Google Meet, Skype, and a lot more. We also have information retrieval services. So first we have the FTP, which stands for File Transfer Protocol. It is an internet utility software which is used for uploading and downloading files. We also have SFTP, stands for SSH, File Transfer Protocol, which is sometimes called Secure File Transfer Protocol. Telnet or remote computing, so it stands for Telecommunication Network. Telnet allows the client to log in to the remote server for accessing remote resources. And also SSH, which stands for Secure Shell. Secure than Telnet, and it sends all the data in an encrypted format. It uses a secure channel for transferring data and command over the network. Number 3 is our World Wide Web, or the WWW. It is one of the main services of the Internet. Most of us think that Internet and WWW are the same, but no, it's not. Internet is infrastructure, and the web is just a service provided on the Internet. Internet is a network of networks, and the web is just information present in the network. Clear? So for the inventor of the web, it is Tim Berners-Lee and Robert Callow. Number 4, we have web services. There are lots of applications built in various programming languages. Some built-in are using .NET, Java, Python, Angular, Node, and JS. So these web services provide a common platform that allows multiple applications to communicate with each other, whatever programming languages are used for making applications. So it acts as standard medium of a passing message between the client application and a server application in the World Wide Web. So number 5, we have our directory services. So LDAP and DNS. So let's start with the lightweight directory access protocol. It is a lightweight client-server directory protocol for accessing directory services. So for the domain name system or DNS, its task is to translate human-readable domain names like ourtechroom.com into IP addresses. So when you say IP addresses, class, if you're familiar or if you have observed in your URL, so this goes 192.168.10.12, for example. So this is the computer readable form. However, for the web browser or for the link to be readable for us, we have the domain name system. These numbers will be translated into something like this, the words. So again, it translates human readable domain name so that the web browser can load the requested resources from the server. If there is no DNS, then you have to remember the IP and have to hit accessing intended sites with IP instead of a domain name. Automatic network address configuration. So giving a unique IP address to all of the systems in the network is done by automatic network address configuration devices like DHP. So DHP, or Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol servers, main works are to make sure that no two systems got the same IP address. Network management services. So network management services help in preventing, monitoring, diagnosing, and solving issues related to the network. So we have here the ping and the trace route. So ping tool mainly helps to check the availability of the host machine, and time is taken to respond to all internet control message packets. Trace route helps to find and display all the possible pathway or routes from request to response and get time taken for responding on each pathway. So we have time services. Network protocol is a popular time service on the internet that helps to synchronize and set the computer clock with great precision. Computer clocks are synced to either Greenwich Mean Time or Coordinated University Time. News groups. It is an active online discussion forum which can easily be accessed through the Usenet. So each news group includes discussions on a particular subject that are implied in the news group name. Users can view and follow the news group and comment on the post through newsreader software. E-commerce. E-commerce is internet-based buying and selling of goods and services. Today, almost anything that is available in the market can be purchased through e-commerce. Of course, Lazada, Shopee, and even live selling using Facebook application. We're done, so it's time to check your knowledge. A computer network is a system in which multiple nodes are connected to each other to share information and resources. The elements of computer network are computers, transmission medium, protocols, and network software. The hardware needed in computer communication are cable wires, router, modem, hub, switch, repeater, bridges, network gateway, and network interface cards. The services provided by the Internet are communication services, information retrieval, World Wide Web, web services, directory services, automatic network configuration, network management services, time services, newsgroup, and e-commerce. If Internet services are used wisely, it could help people perform their daily tasks efficiently and effectively. And it's now time for your activities. So for your week 1, refer to Last One Computer Network and answer activities 1 and 2 in page 4 and reflection in page 5. For your week 2, refer to Last 2 Internet. Answer also activities 1 and 2 in page 7 and reflection in page 8. So once done, same process, send offline or using USB or online through Messenger or email. That would be all, class, for weeks 1 and 2. See you next week. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and God bless.